Hi, this is Erin Harrison coming to you from the Los Angeles Convention Center at IT Expo West 2010, our 22nd IT Expo. I'm joined this morning by James Awad, Product Manager of Octasic. Welcome, James.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. So just to start off, let's talk a little bit about what Octasic does.
Sure. So Octasic is a fabless semiconductor company. We build DSPs. Our background was in voice over IP, and as the market has been changing to video and adding video functions, we've also done the same and added a lot of video software on top of our DSP and media gateways.
Okay, and at our last show in Miami in January, there was a heavy emphasis for you guys on enterprise video conferencing. And we were just talking a little bit before we started to tape, and you're going to be talking a lot more about HD video conferencing.
Exactly. So not too long ago, the enterprise video market was lower resolution room systems or desktop phones or sort of lower end systems. And now with the progress of chips and screens and tablets, what we're seeing is HD video, high definition videos becoming a minimum, a requirement. So that's what we've done here. So at this show, at our speaking session, we'll be talking more specifically about how to build an HD video conferencing system very easily.
Okay, great. And what are some of the trends you're seeing in telepresence?
So very quickly, telepresence has become this buzzword that meant an immersive experience, a lot of screens, you know, the feeling of being there. But now, as more and more companies are picking up HD video conferencing systems, we're seeing a huge uptake of HD systems in room systems in the enterprise, but more importantly, carriers are now interested in offering these services to their customers in a hosted fashion. So a lot of the tier ones are building carrier equipment to do video conferencing, and for a lot of them, that's not their comfort zone. So they want something that they can build very quickly without having to worry about the bits and bytes of video, but offering very good quality and total control.
Okay. And, I mean, business video is really exploding now. So, you know, how does Octasic differentiate in you know, a market that's getting pretty crowded?
Crowded, sure. Well, being at the component level, being at the chip and basic building block level, right now we're the only manufacturer that can give you the chips and the software that work out of the box to build a full system. So with a few software calls, the customer can very quickly build a system that shows all the faces, that does the synchronization of the audio and the video, and does very sophisticated layouts and effects without having to understand what's going on underneath, without understanding all the details of each video codec, for example.
Okay. And talk a little bit more about the trend of carriers now offering video conferencing services or wanting to be able to offer that to their customers.
That's been a very important trend in 2010. Last year was very quiet, and all of a sudden now we've kind of seen this rush of carriers who are interested to offer these services. I think they've seen a lot of, it's literally been 30 to 40% growth in a small market, but now as it grows very quickly, the carriers realize they need to get in. They need to get into this space. And also the bandwidth on networks is getting there. As we start to see LTE deployments, we're going to start to see devices and screens and cameras at 720p on our mobile phones. So it starts to make sense now in a mobile environment to offer those services.
Okay, great. Well, we look forward to hearing more about HD video conferencing in your session this afternoon. We've been speaking with James Awad, Product Manager of Octasic. I'm Erin Harrison, coming to you from the LA Convention Center at IT Expo West 2010.